Driving south through the mountains, I left Colorado and entered New Mexico, the land of enchantment. That's an interesting nickname. Before making my way towards Santa Fe and Albuquerque, I drove to a place called Taos Pueblo. Taos Pueblo is an old Native American community. Pueblo is the Spanish word for village. They were called this by the Spanish because the Taos-speaking people weren't nomadic. Instead, they lived in these adobe-style buildings. I did a guided tour while there. Interesting learning about the history of the place and people. A very unique place. After Taos, I headed south towards Santa Fe. Santa Fe is the capital of New Mexico, but I forgot that and didn't visit the Capitol building. I did stop by this cathedral park while there, though. Pretty area. I like churches. Fun to visit for me and see the various architecture. I had a few other things I was interested in doing here and in Albuquerque, but the things I wanted to do were closed for the season, so I just decided to keep heading south through the state. Moving on, I detoured a bit to see the VLA grid 100 or so miles southwest of Albuquerque. There's a good chance you've seen these in a movie at some point. They do have a visitor center, but it was closed the day that I was driving by. Still cool to just stop by and see though. I like this alien space exploration stuff. Speaking of aliens, next I drove 200 miles east to Roswell. As you can tell, Roswell has a lot of history with UFOs, alien sightings, and such. There's a lot of alien-themed signs and decorations all over the place. A really fun atmosphere here. And of course, I had to stop by a UFO museum while there.
It was July 1945 when the U.S. Army conducted the first detonation of a nuclear. The visitors have tracked the energy signal.
Roswell was definitely worth a stop. A fun place to explore, especially considering it was pretty close to my next destination. My final stop in New Mexico was at Carlsbad Caverns, just a bit further south of Roswell. I've heard good things about the Carlsbad Caverns before, but I've never been. I was excited for this. Now, I'm no expert photographer, and it's pretty dark down in the caverns, so it was hard to get good shots sometimes. But I think I have enough good footage to give an impression of just how beautiful it is down there. It's like entering another world as you get deeper into the cave. There's just these beautiful formations pretty much everywhere you go. Huge stalagmites and stalactites. Really big rooms with impressive views. I'm not really sure what I can say. I feel like the cave just speaks for itself. Carlsbad Caverns quickly became one of my favorite things I had done on my trip so far. It's definitely on my must-do recommendation list for others. It's amazing. Eventually, on a guided tour, our guide turned off all of the lights so we could experience the pitch-black darkness of the cave.
2, 1.
It's a very bizarre experience. Crazy to think that this is the natural state of the cave. Zero light to appreciate the natural beauty inside of it. Such a great day to end my time in New Mexico with. But it's time to move on now. My next state will be Texas. Texas might be the state I was most excited to visit on my trip, so I'm really looking forward to my time there.